sweetheart, it's time for bed.
Do I have to, Mama?
Just listen to your mother.
But who's gonna tuck you in?
The wolf?
No.
The bear?
No.
My nanny!
Now up we go.
Faster, faster, you're a train.
Daisy Armstrong. Now straight into bed and no more nonsense.
Oh, all right.
Close your eyes. Night night.
Who are you? Go away. Nanny!
Come.
No, I won't. I won't come. Mama! Daddy! Ah!
Good evening. The story you are about to witness is one of romance and tragedy, primal murder, and the urge for revenge. What better way to spend a pleasant evening together? From the beginning, it was an odyssey of deception and trickery. 1 minute, I could see the light, like the beam of a train engine hurtling past. The next minute, all was darkness. The thread that I pulled came away in my fingers, led to nothing. I believe it was the greatest case of my career. But who am I to say? Modesty forbids. It was certainly the most difficult I have ever encountered. It made me question the very deepest beliefs that I have held since I was a young man. It began from the moment I arrived in the exotic city of Istanbul. I planned to vacation there for several days following a case that was trying my nerves. But things began to change the moment I stepped into the world-famous Taklin Hotel, into its dining room, where the enormity of the prices was matched only by the self-esteem of the waiters. My name, incidentally, is Hercule Poirot, and I, detective.
This way, monsieur, I have a beautiful table that I'm sure you will enjoy. It is monsieur's first time in Istanbul?
That is correct. How did you know?
Oh, I have my ways, monsieur. My little observations. In this business, one needs to be a detective. Like that famous Poirot fellow who comes from France.
Ah, I believe he is Belgian.
No, from France. I know him personally.
Ah,
Your table, monsieur.
see.
Howdy there, John.
James, at last, where have you been?
You're not that late, am I?
Of course you are. You're always late, and I was terrified we'd miss the train. We'd ruin everything.
I was just exploring a bit. I've never been to Istanbul before, and I quite adore all this Eastern nonsense.
Well, I don't. Just want to leave right now and get it all behind us.
Where the hell you're going? So very well.
Shh. Not now. No one should see us like this. Not till it's all behind us. Besides, I think we're being observed by that funny little man over there.
But him? He's just some damn foreigner who probably doesn't even speak English.
Shall we order? I'm starving.
Not here. I found a cute little place around the corner. I bet the food will be 10 times better.
We can't be late for the train. We can't miss it.
We won't be late. Come on, quit fussing. Let's hurry.
Yoo-hoo! Excuse me, waiter. You did a very nice job, but I'm leaving you something extra because of it.
Excuse me, young man, are you American?
Yes, I am.
I thought so. I can see from your passport. Us Americans have to stick together, especially in a place like this. I can't even pronounce the half the things on this menu. What's a Keep seeing them on the street. You look like you could play hockey with them.
I believe they're made of fried chickpeas.
Well, there you go. Some people will fry anything. By the way, I don't mean to pry, but I see your train ticket sitting there, and I was wondering, do you know if they're providing a bus to the station?
I don't think so. I believe the hotel has a private car.
Well, don't you worry. I'll ask and find out. As the Bible says, if Moses doesn't know the answer, ask the concierge. Now I better get going. I think I'm annoying that odd little man over there with the silly mustache. And I don't think it's real.
I hope that the food at this humble establishment is up to your usual standards.
What? What is this? Ah, bonjour! It is Bishop Cook.
My friend,
But mon ami, but what are you doing here?
what am I doing here? This is my city. I live here.
Because I'm a fool.
I run the Wagonly, the greatest train company in the entire world, and the central office is in this hotel. Garçon, this bill is on me. Please, charge my office.
Oh no.
Ah, oui, it would give you pleasure. You are my guest here. Now, tell me, what are you doing here? You are solving a crime, eh?
No. That was last week in Syria. Oh, it was a bad affair. An army officer, missing Czech, a beautiful woman. Oh. It did not end well. The man was guilty. That was for certain. But perhaps because I pushed the man too hard to admit his guilt. It was unfortunate in the extreme. Yet, I believe I did nothing wrong.
Of course you did nothing wrong. If you break the law, you must pay the price. That is what you have told me.
It is what I live by.
Now, tell me, you are staying here at the hotel?
I was hoping, I was going to play the tourist for a few days, but at the desk I received an urgent telegram begging me to return at once. The telegram was from Scotland Yard. So, I asked the concierge to book me a ticket on your world-famous Orient Express.
There will be no problem. And the best news is, I will be joining you. I go to Lausanne tonight on business.
Ha ha! Si! Magnifique!
Pardon, monsieur. The concierge said to tell you there are no more first-class tickets for the express tonight. It is sold out.
Oh no!
Attends, it is my training. It is never sold out this time of year. That is ridiculous.
It must be a party or a convention, perhaps.
Well, you tell the concierge to find berth for Monsieur Poirot. He is my personal friend.
But, monsieur...
The number 7 is always available. It is held in reserve. Now, go tell him.
Right away, monsieur.
Merci.
It is nothing. A gesture. Now, you see this menu? Throw it away. Tonight we will sit on the train together like old times and we will dine like kings.
The food, it is edible?
Monsieur Poirot, you stab me in the heart. I am writhing on the ground at your feet. It is not a mere train that will carry you tonight. It is a legend. It runs like no other vehicle on the earth. The fittings are from Paris, the paneling Venice, the plates are from Rome, and the taps are from New York. The best food, the best beds, the best pillows, the best feathers inside of the pillows. It is poetry on wheels, and Lord Byron himself could not write it better. Monsieur, prepare yourself, for in 1 hour I will meet you on the platform of the Orient Express.
Messieurs et Mesdames, l'Orient Express partira dans 20 minutes du coin numéro 10. Veuillez faire attention aux marches. Soyez prudents et bon voyage. Ladies and gentlemen, the Orient Express will depart in 20 minutes from platform 10. Please watch your step and have a safe trip.
Greta, will you please put those suitcases down? You drive me mad.
No, Princess, do not have concern. They are not so heavy as they look, I am sure.
They are extremely heavy.
Princess Dragomira, lovely to see you. Please, let me help you, madame.
Monsieur, it is Mademoiselle. I am not married except to God Almighty who lives in heaven.
Greta, that is enough, I've told you. This is Greta Olsen.
I am a missionary and I work in Africa with little babies.
I have agreed to pay her way if she will assist me as I travel to Paris.
But your usual companion, Miss Schmid.
She is very sick.
The doctors are calling it some sort of cardiac event, but she is giant, so it is very unlikely to slow her.
I will pray for Miss Schmidt and God will protect her.
Greta, just give me the train.
You're on compartment 11, Princess, as usual. And Miss Olsen, you will be sharing with Miss Mary Debenham in compartment 4.
I'm Miss Debenham.
Ah, Mademoiselle, you will be sharing with Miss Olsen here.
I will do my very best so I am not disturbing you.
I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Hector,
Here, sir. I'm right here.
is the luggage on board?
Yes, sir, it is, sir. And I checked this morning for any mail that might have arrived overnight, and that came in, apparently.
God damn.
I know, it's awful. I mean, look at this. Prepare to die?
Your voice down.
You should call the police.
It's none of their business.
But these are dangerous. This is the third one you've had in a week. It's a good thing you have a gun.
Would you keep your voice down?
Excuse me. Could you direct me to compartment number 7, please?
Number 7, Monsieur? I believe there must be some kind of mistake.
No, let us hope not. I must get to London by the end of the week. My name is Hercule Poirot.
Hercule Poirot, the detective?
Well, what do you know? Hercule Poirot. I've heard of you. You're famous.
Merci, Monsieur.
The name's Ratchet. Samuel Ratchet. Import-export. I may have some business.
I'm on vacation, Monsieur.
No, you'll change your mind when you hear the price, eh?
Monsieur Ratchet, you're on compartment 2.
I know where I'm going, thank you. We'll discuss it inside.
Monsieur Poirot, hello, you have beat me to the gate. You have met Michel? He is from Paris and he is the best conductor in the company.
Merci, Monsieur. But your friend here says that he has compartment 7, which I'm afraid it is taken. Indeed, the entire first-class coach is full.
That is incredible.
I know, Monsieur. Also, Verle likes to travel tonight.
You will put him in number 1, please. It is my personal compartment. I will find something in one of the other carriages. No, I cannot take your bed. I insist it is done. Michel, you will make the arrangements. I think you're dead. Now, tell me, have all the passengers checked in with you?
No, not yet. We are waiting on a Mrs. Abbott and the Count and Countess Angeline.
I hear the Countess is one of the greatest beauties in Europe. She's Hungarian, I believe. A commoner who became a doctor. And when she married the Count, she became royal.
I see her coming.
Countess Helena Andrei, welcome. I am Monsieur Book of the Wagon.
I'm delighted to see you.
Your reputation precedes you, madame. May I present my friend, Mr. Hercule Poirot.
The famous detective. That is being wonderful. I've read about you in the papers, monsieur, and I admire you greatly.
Onion catfish.
Et ça, c'est gagé.
Onion övendick.
You speak Hungarian beautifully.
Not as well as you speak English.
Let me help you with your bags, madame.
No, it is not necessary.
And your husband, the Count, he is coming?
Alas, you cannot join me on this trip, but since I am visiting my mother, it works out nicely. He does not like her. Monsieur Poirot, I look forward to hearing of your wonderful adventures.
And I look forward to telling you of them.
Compartment 12, Countess.
I think you are in love, my friend.
I will not discount the possibility.
Is this the Orient Express I keep hearing about? Doesn't look that impressive. At least not from here.
You are Mrs. Abbott?
Mrs. Helen Coraline Peabody Wilson Van Health Poverty, please. the beautiful garden state of Minnesota. My first husband, Mr. Peabody, was a very kind soul. But the poor man had no talent for longevity, and I shouldn't say very good, because he did very nicely for himself, thank you very much. My second husband, who I loved rather dearly, but he loved a lot of women, so I traded up and got a Van Pelt. But I got him in bed with the redhead from the Waldorf who did his nails. Then at last I found Mr. Hubbard, who I like to call my little white knight, from saving me from a life of bridge games and watery cocktails at the Minneapolis Country Club.
And is Mr. Hubbard joining you?
No, Mr. Hubbard is not joining me today. Mr. Hubbard and I traveled together once, and he said it raised his blood pressure. I'm not sure why, so now I do it for the both of us. Do you like to travel?
I travel every day.
Then you and I can exchange notes sometime.
Compartment 3.
Is that yours or mine?
Yours, madame.
I hope it's comfy.
I have not had a complaint, madame.
I'm sure you haven't.
She is quite a character. They are all characters. If I was Blazak, I would write a novel about all of them. Just think. For 3 days, his passengers are crammed together in the closest of corridors, eating and sleeping under a single roof. And at the end, they part, never to see each other again. Unless... Unless what? Unless there's an accident or something fatal. Monsieur Poirot, why do you say such a thing? Oh, no, forgive me, it is my profession. But there's something wrong. These passengers of yours, there's tension among them. One of them does not fit in. It makes me frightened. Oh, monsieur, no more business, please. You must now succumb to nothing but pleasure and prepare yourself to step aboard the pride of the company wagon for the most memorable journey of your entire life.
Raise this way, please, and watch your step.
Holy cow! Is it snowing out there?
Does that every time this year, I'm afraid. Last year we got stuck in the snow for 7 days.
7 days? Was there liquor on board?
There's always plenty.
Whew! Now that I can breathe again. Don't get me wrong, I also have solid food as long as it's cooked in bourbon. As they say in the movies. Lead on, Macduff!
Greta, you must keep up. Keep up! We have to get along before the train starts to move.
I have to confess to you, Princess, that I have not liked the train since I'm a little girl. They are feeling very tight to me, like clothing that is made wrong size and is squeezing my bosom. May God forgive me.
Don't be silly. Greta, trains are wonderful.
I'm also not liking these trains as they're clickety-clackety. But we will be sitting together, yeah? That part is good. In Africa once, I'm on a train and there's noise and crying and animals and and I look up from my book and sitting there next to me right on the seat is a very old goat. It's true, old goat. He's like my companion. And on this trip we are taking together right now, I think it will not be so different, yeah?
Well, Mr. Poirot, so I'd like to discuss that proposition I mentioned.
I'm afraid it is not a good time.
I'm sure it is. Sit down. I'll be quick, I promise. Sit down.
Bien. Proceed.
I want you to take on a job.
I take on few new cases.
Oh, if you'll put this one on, I guarantee it.
And why is that?
Because because I'm talking big money here, Mr. Poirot. I have an enemy.
I suspect you have many enemies.
What is that supposed to mean?
You are successful, n'est-ce pas? Successful people have many enemies.
Right, that's it, exactly. You see, I've been getting some threatening letters lately, and I want an extra pair of eyes to do some snooping around. Of course, I can take care of myself, but I'll pay you $5,000. How does that sound?
No.
All right, 10 for a few days' work.
I am not for sale, monsieur. I have been very fortunate in my profession to take on only such cases that interest me. And, frankly, you do not interest me.
You want me to growl? Is that it?
I want nothing, monsieur, except to leave.
Pardon me, sorry.
Hey, you're the Countess, aren't you?
That is correct.
Awfully pretty. And from what I hear, you are a commoner to start with, just like the rest of us.
That is also correct.
So does that mean you'll have a drink with me?
I am married, monsieur. My husband is having business as well. Please excuse me. Move out of the way.
Now you get all high and mighty about it.
If you do not move this second, I will scream.
Just wait a second. You said that you're unattached, and we are on a train. So who the hell's gonna know what happens in some private room on some two-bit piece of...
Stay away from me!
Oh, Mr. Ratchet, I've been looking for you. I put your glass of wine next to your bed, and if you don't...
Shut up, Hector! Just shut up!
Aha, my friends, I hope you are settling in all right and enjoying yourselves. It will not be long now, until... Aha, not long at all! The journey begins, and I wish you both good luck and Godspeed.
Oui, madame.
Michael, could you bring me some bourbon, please? And put it on the rocks. The tap water is terrible.
Right away, madame.
And how about some nibbles?
Nibbles, madame?
Munchies, yummies, things to snack on while I drink my bourbon.
Ah, you mean like crisps, madame?
Yeah, like crisps. Have you ever nibbled on anything, Michael?
I have not had that pleasure, madame.
Well, how about you bring me that bourbon, I'll give you a lesson. Over and out. You're not looking too bad there, kid. You're looking younger all the time. Ha!
Come on in here, Alexander's ragtime. Come on in here, that's the best band in the land. They can play bugle call like never heard before. So natural, that's one go to war. That's just the bestest band plan. Oh, honey lamb, come on along.
Keep your voice down!
Shut up, who asked you?
It's the middle of the night!
Sir, what is it?
Would you tell that ridiculous woman to keep her voice down? It's time for bed!
Ridiculous woman, I heard that.
Sir, if the lady wants to sing...
It's 12 o'clock at night!
If I want to enjoy myself, I'm going to do so.
Stay out of here! This is my compartment!
Just mind your business.
You're insane! Just get out!
What are you, a thug? Are you dangerous? Michael, I think he's dangerous. Oh my God, he has a gun! Michael, he has a gun!
It's not against the law, madame.
Get out this instant!
You must...
I said get out!
Orient Express to Belgrade Station. Orient Express to Belgrade Station. Emergency car number 867. Alert, code blue. This is a fire. Are you there? Hello? Do you read me?
We read you, Express. Pray, continue.
We've just left Sophia and the snow is getting heavier by the minute. I'm getting more concerned as we head into the mountains. Please prepare your rescue equipment in case of stoppage. Hello? Are you there? Belgrade! Belgrade, can you hear me?
What's the matter? I got your note.
I'll tell you what the matter is. I'm frightened because we shouldn't be doing this.
Now calm down.
I can't calm down. We have to stop it.
Now that's ridiculous.
Oh, that's the trouble with you military men. You never show any real emotion. It's always stiff upper lip no matter what's going on.
Mary, we're doing nothing wrong. You've got to remember that.
I'm trying. I really am.
Better?
I think so.
There was a hill near my home in Scotland. I'd sit there for hours watching trains go by in the valley below. I knew they were headed for exotic locales in order to climb aboard in the worst way.
But you didn't.
No, suppose I knew somehow I'd drag my mother's aunt.
You're a very good man.
She was a very good woman.
You know what the worst of it is with all this travelling we've been doing? We don't get any privacy. It's maddening.
Well, I don't see anyone around at the moment, do you?
No, I suppose I don't. Oh, James.
Be strong.
I will. I promise.
Hi. I hope I'm not interrupting or anything.
Of course you're interrupting, you moron. What, are you blind?
I'm sorry. I can go get a snack or a...
Oh my god, the train is stopping.
What is it? What's happening?
The snow. Look.
Oh, not now.
We've hit a snowdrift.
Christ, that's all we need.
I can go take a look.
What can all that do?
It's all right, James. Let him go.
Mary.
Go ahead, Mr. McQueen. We'll be right here waiting for you.
I'll be right back.
Why'd you send him off like that?
Help! Someone come quickly! Help!
Mrs. Abel, what is it?
There was a man in my room. He ran off. I'm sure of it.
Which way did he go?
That way, just this second.
But, Madame, that is where I am coming from and I saw no one.
Well, maybe he ducked into another compartment or something. I tell you, I was laying in my bed, dead to the world, when I opened my eyes and there's this man going out the door and he's wearing a uniform.
But where would he come from?
I don't know, he just suddenly appeared.
And he looked like...
I don't know, 1 second he was there, then he was gone. He was like a phantom.
But how is this possible?
How should I know?
Perhaps you were dreaming?
I was not dreaming. I know when I am dreaming. My mouth gets dry. Does my mouth look dry to you?
And your door was locked.
Of course it was locked. People love keys, don't they? I bet you have keys. Don't you own the company?
No, Madame, I run the company and I will look into it.
Well, hurry up about it. I feel sick.
Ah, she is keeping you busy. Ah, Mrs. Albert.
You have no idea. She insists there was a man inside her compartment.
Michel, perhaps?
Impossible. He's helping my engineer at the moment.
Ah.
can't. We have stopped.
You are telling me?
Snowdrift?
And we are stuck until men are sent from Belgrade to dig us out.
No.
I am sorry, my friend, but I promise you will be completely comfortable for as long as it takes.
Have you tracked him down yet?
Not yet, madame!
Well, hurry up about it!
Good night, my friend. I hope you get a good sleep tonight because that will make one of us.
And keep trying!
I wonder.
Agatha, it's I. Slow down.
Oh, good morning, princess. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. My fault. Good morning. Mr. Ratchet! Sir, could you open the door, please? Sir? Hello?
Is something wrong?
He's not answering. And it's locked.
Mr. Ratchet, are you alright?
Is the best, perhaps?
I hope he's not being used.
Shh.
There is a chain.
You must force the door.
It will break and need repelling.
Quickly! Do not feel the air from the room. It is freezing. Quickly!
I do not like this door.
Push harder!
Push the door! I'm trying.
These doors, mon ami! Keep going! These doors, when do you get these doors, mon ami?
Do not remember, monsieur!
Oh, we're almost there! Push harder! Push! Push! Push!
I'm trying.
Open the door.
Mr. Ratchet! Do you see his chest?
Oh, it is horrible.
Cannot believe it.
Do not touch anything, not a speck.
Come on down.
Princess, could you escort Miss Olsen to her room?
Of course, of course. Come along, Agatha.
Holy cow! There has never been such a thing in the history of my company. What are you doing?
I am examining the wounds. There appear to be 8 stab wounds to the chest. Monsieur McQueen, when did you see him last?
Me? I don't know anything. He was fine last night when I put up his wine.
You are his secretary? What do you know about him?
Not much, frankly. He never talked about himself at all. I think he was hiding or something. That's just an impression.
And why was that, do you think?
I think he was fleeing from something in America, and I think he managed it until a few weeks ago.
And then?
He began to get some threatening letters. They're in my compartment if you'd like to see them.
Yes, go quickly. And could you please ask the Countess to join me here?
Of course. I'll be back in a minute.
It is incredible for such a thing to happen on a night train. Oh, it is freezing in here.
So you have observed the window.
Oui, it is open.
And what do you see outside?
Nothing.
Exactly. No footprints, no marks in the snow. That means that no one left or entered through the window last night.
Then why is it open?
I assume to mislead the police when they arrive.
The police?
Of course, the police. It is a murder.
The Yugoslavian police department. No, you do not want them. You must solve the murder, then you tell them who did it.
I have interfered too much already.
But my company is at stake.
But mon ami...
Just think what a Yugoslavian police inquiry would mean for my company. People would say, oh, I cannot ride on the Orient Express. I could be murdered in my bed. But our sales would suffer and I would lose my clients.
But I am due in London in 3 days' time.
Then solve it in 2. You're a magician. I have seen you work. You listen, you look, you pastel, you make yourself a pain in the backside, then poof, the case is solved like that.
The police would be angry.
The Yugoslavian police department. No, they are like the Three Stooges in the movie. They poke each other in the eye on accident. They will be thrilled not to have to do any work. If you save them the job, they will build a statue of you in the center of Zagreb.
I will need a plan of the coach.
Done.
And the tickets and the passports of everyone on board.
Done.
Excuse me, but you have asked to see me? Oh, dear God!
Oh, my apologies, Countess, but I understand that you were trained as a physician, so I thought that you could perhaps help me with the body.
I'm happy to help.
It is not a pleasant sight.
I have seen worse. Believe me, I volunteered in the war.
Regard. Do you see? The left side of his face is slightly red.
I do. It is what's left.
How do you know?
Because I slept it. I can't. 8 separate wounds.
Ah, that was my count also. And can you estimate the time of death?
I would say it is between 8 and 10 hours ago, which puts the time between midnight and 2 o'clock.
Ha! I am in accord.
It appears that the killer was wild, in a frenzy of some sort.
Regard, do you see? Of the 8 stab wounds, 5 appear strong and 3 are mere scratches. And wait, do you see? All 8 stab wounds are from different directions. Do you see it? I need a pencil.
Chill.
Bon. Now, watch. I will place the pencil inside each wound and push it gently.
Is this necessary?
Perhaps the man changed hands during the stabbing.
Oh, there were 2 assailants, one right-handed and one left-handed.
One strong, one weak.
It is not impossible. But now, another question presents itself. Why did Mr. Ratchet not defend himself when all the while he had a gun under his pillow?
Oh la la!
Hello, may I see it?
How did you find it?
He showed it to me yesterday, so I knew it must be here somewhere.
It is an automatic and I believe it is loaded.
Oh, Dutch!
Wait! There is a safety switch and it is not on.
S'il vous plaît, mon ami! Have you not heard of the fatal accident? Almost. I have a very excellent nose. Aha! Smells the wine glass.
It smells of almonds. He was clearly drugged, which is why
He did not fight back, François. But what is this in his pocket? Voila!
It is a watch.
it is.
And the face is smashed.
It is stopped at 1:15.
Aha! At last we have something important. Yes, it is the time of death. And the princess said sometime between midnight and 2 o'clock. So there it is. It could not be clearer. 1:15 is the time of death. It is obvious.
It is possible.
What do you mean it is possible? What is wrong with it?
I do not know yet what is right and what is wrong because I am still investigating. Here is a pipe cleaner, and here is a match, and here is a match of a different shape. There are dozens of clues in this room and it makes me suspicious.
What is this on the floor?
This a lady's handkerchief.
Ah!
With the letter H on it.
Yet another clue. So who is H? Huh? As in Hamlet.
That is the question. There's Miss Abbott, and I believe that her first name is Ellen.
And is the princess?
Her name is Natalia Dorgomirov, and there is Melly Debenham, and Greta Olsen, and James Arbuthnot, and Hector McQueen, and I am Constantine Book, and such a thing like this has never happened in the history of the wagon. It will ruin my company, and I want you to solve it immediately!
You are upset.
I am very upset! A man has been murdered on my claim!
Ah, it will be alright.
I hope so. I will smoke a cigarette.
That is a good idea.
And oh my God, just look at this ashtray. My people are lying down on the job.
Don't stop! Do you not see? There's a piece of paper in there that has been burned. Perhaps to hide its contents. And there appears to be some writing on it. What I need right now is a lady's hat box. Countess, do you keep such a thing?
Of course I do.
I greatly admire that creature book. Do you see? She did not ask me a single question. I ask for a hat box, she gives me a hat box. I ask her to help me with the body, she pulls up her sleeves. Suddenly, I desire to be young again. Do not move! I am getting my spirit lamp. I use it to heat the wax from my mustache.
Why do you need a spirit lamp?
Because this time I am using science to catch the guilty body. Usually for me it is the psychology, the mind of the killer. But not with these clues.
Why not?
Because I do not trust them. The handkerchief. Did a woman drop it or did a man put it there and say, I will make it look like a woman's crime? Same with the pipe cleaner, eh? I will make it look like a man has done it. And then there is the watch, the gun, the wine, the window, the match. There are dozens of clues in this room and I am unhappy.
Your hat box, monsieur.
Merci, madame.
Je vous en prie.
If I asked you to leave your husband and come away with me to Monte Carlo, what would you say?
I would say give me 5 minutes and it's a back.
I will get back to you in a moment on that. In the meantime, will you hold this, please? Thank you. Hold. Merci. Ah. Aha! Excellent. I believe this paper is the remains of a note. Perhaps a threat that was burned to conceal the information it contained. Now, I want you to watch very closely, for I believe some letters will appear, but only for a moment, as the flame strikes them, and we must regard them while we can. Now, let us put it over the flame like so. Aha! Did you see it?
Remember a little Daisy Armstrong.
But what does it mean?
There was a case in America 3 years ago.
For?
A little girl was murdered. It was in all of the papers.
I do not remember.
It was most horrible.
Horrible.
A young girl named Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped from her home on Long Island, New York.
Mama! Daddy!
The ransom was set at $200,000 and it was paid.
But Daisy was not returned to her parents.
3 days later, they found the little girl, dead, murdered, in the woods not far from her home.
No!
The police caught the man who did it. He had ties to organized crime and they got him off by changing the evidence.
would have been hanged if he had been found by the public. But alas, he gave them the slip and disappeared.
But what has this got to do with Ratchet?
I think we can guess this, no? Of course. Mr. McQueen said that Mr. Ratchet was fleeing from something in America and that he succeeded until the letters began arriving.
Then you think
that Mr. Ratchet's real name was Bruno Cassetti, the man who murdered little Daisy Armstrong.
Good God!
Excuse me, Mr. Poirot. I found the letters.
Ah, Paul. Merci. And so it begins. Mr. Book, please gather the passports of everyone on the carriage. Then send me the princess and Miss Olsen, then Mr. McQueen, then Mrs. Albert. But wait, before the trail gets cold. It is clear to me that someone on this train has committed the murder. And I will find out who it is. I promise you.
Monsieur Poirot, we are here out of a sense of duty. That is all. I do not like having my day disturbed.
Then let us begin immediately. Now, it says on your passport that you are Russian?
That is correct. I have been in exile since the Bolshevik dogs took over.
And your first name is?
Natalia.
And is this, pardon me, is this your handkerchief, madam?
Of course not. This has the letter H on it. My initials are ND, Natalia Dragomirov.
And is it yours, mademoiselle?
No, I cannot afford such a beautiful thing as this. It would be a sin.
And would you two be so kind as to tell me where both of you were last night between midnight and 2 o'clock?
Well, at midnight, the Countess Adrania and I were booked together in my room, out loud. It is the very best way to fall asleep when you are anxious.
And what were you anxious about?
The Bolsheviks.
And what book did you read?
A Tale of Two Cities. It is very comforting.
And you, Miss Olsen, where were you?
I was in my room with Miss Debenham, who is also nice. We talked from 12 o'clock until 2 o'clock and then we slept. You can ask her.
And have either of you ever been to America?
Yes, many times.
I have not been to America, but I must go someday to raise money for my babies in Africa.
You are very religious.
Yeah. Since I was a little girl and Jesus came to visit me in my garden, he spoke with me and told me I must work hard to have little babies in Africa.
Oh, and I'm sure you have done it beautifully, mademoiselle. Just one more question for both of you ladies. Are you aware of the identity of the man who was killed last night?
His name was Ratchet. And they prayed for a son.
Oh no, my dear. His name was Bruno Cassetti. The Countess told me. And what I pray is that his soul is dead, and that he rots in hell for all eternity.
Princess!
He murdered a little girl named Daisy Armstrong. Her grandmother was my dearest friend. You will know her as the actress Linda Arden.
She was very late.
Not was, Monsieur is. She is very great and she is very much alive and remains the greatest actress of all of the American stage. And when her 5-year-old granddaughter was murdered by this monster Cassetti, it took her years to recover. Indeed, she has not yet recovered.
And there were 4 who died?
5, Monsieur. 5 people died. First, little Daisy Armstrong, and then her mother, who was pregnant, died in childbirth. And the baby died too. And her father, Colonel Armstrong, who could not live with what had happened, ended his own life. And a housemaid as well. 5 human souls were extinguished, so please forgive me, Greta, if I take the view that there is no forgiveness in a case such as this, and that Mr. Cassetti should have been flogged to death and his remains cut up and thrown onto a rubber sheet. Agatha! Please, Agatha! Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
Mr. McQueen, please, sit down.
Of course. Are they all right?
They will be fine, I assure you. Now, tell me, what exactly were your duties as secretary to your employer?
Well, I wrote his letters, and did his errands and things.
And I assume you knew him only as Samuel Ratchet.
How else would I know him?
His real name was Bruno Cassetti.
Holy God, are you sure of that?
Then you know about the Armstrong case?
You bet I do. My father was the district attorney for the state of New York, and he brought the case against that son of a bitch! I'm sorry, but you have no idea what he did to that family. And they were so kind to me.
And could you tell us who is in the Armstrong household?
Well, Mrs. Armstrong had a sister. She went to graduate school, but after the tragedy she moved to Europe, and I think she got married. Her name was Helena. Oh, and Mrs. Armstrong's mother would come to visit sometimes. She was an actress.
Anyone else?
Well, there was a governess and a baby nurse. And there was poor Suzanne. She was a French housemaid. She came from Paris. And my father's office thought she might be implicated in the crime. And she was so distraught in the accusations that she killed herself. Only it turned out she was innocent. My father was shattered. He never recovered.
And can you tell me where you were last night between midnight and 2 o'clock?
12 and 2? I was with Colonel Agatha on the observation deck.
And did you see anyone you did not recognize?
No, I saw Michelle, the conductor, and the other conductor, and Colonel Agatha, and Miss Devon.
The other conductor?
There is a second conductor?
I guess so. I saw him.
He was in uniform.
Yeah, the same one that Michelle wears.
What did he look like?
I don't know. He had his hat pulled down, but he was small-boned. You know what I mean. Sort of feminine.
Did you speak to him?
No, I said hello, but he just kept going.
You have been very helpful. Thank you. You may go. And can you ask Michelle to come and see me, please?
Of course. I'll see you later.
Aha, at last! I knew we would get a breakthrough. Mrs. Isabel was telling the truth. I should have listened. The murderer wore a uniform, and the question now is, where did he go?
No, my friend. The question now is whether such a man exists. It could be an invention of Monsieur McQueen.
But why would he lie? He is not a murderer.
Why not?
It is a crime of passion that has been committed by some Italian or Hungarian, a man with blood in his veins.
I have now looked at all of the passports, and there is one that troubles me. There is a grease spot on the signature page. It obscures the first letter of the Christian name, and I believe it is telling.
Who is it?
Knock, knock. Excuse me, but I need to talk to you.
If you could please wait your turn.
No, I cannot wait my turn because you owe me an apology.
I do.
You thought I was crazy.
Pardon, madame. I do not know to what you are referring.
To where I'm referring is the man in my room last night. He left a button, and I can prove it to you. Look.
It says Orient Express.
It sure as heck does.
And you found it?
On my floor this morning, bright as you please, after I put my tootsies down on the floor when I woke up.
And you waited until now to tell us?
I just woke up. It's called a vacation. I just heard about Ratchet's murder, and I thought maybe this button guy did it. You see, it all adds up. He goes into my room at like 1:15, kills Ratchet, comes back out through my room. I wake up and see him, well, not see him exactly, I sort of feel his presence. And do you realize he could have strangled me in my bed or shot me or something?
The dead man's name, madam, was not Ratchet, it was Bruno Cassetti. Does that name mean anything to you?
No.
Have you heard of the Daisy Armstrong case?
You mean the poor kid who got murdered? It was national news. The whole world knew about it. So what?
And can you please tell me where you were last night between midnight and 2 o'clock?
Okay, so now I'm a suspect. You know, you should read some detective stories and get some tips.
12 to 2, madam.
I just told you, I was alone in my bed around 1 o'clock, then a few minutes later, a man walks into my room and scares the living bejesus out of me!
Mrs. Hubbard, would you be so kind as to write your signature on this paper, please?
I beg your pardon.
Your signature? So I can see your handwriting.
Thought the French were screwy.
He is from Belgium.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm looking for Miss Davenham.
She is not here.
Did you try her room?
Of course. I got Michelle to open it. She wasn't in it.
Did you try the compartments in the back of the train?
Yes, she got Michelle to open those, but she wasn't in any of them.
Well, she cannot have gone far, Monsieur. It is a very small train.
You don't understand what I'm saying. Yes, you do. There was a murder on this train last night, and that has certain implications, does it not? I'm going to tell!
What happened?
Quickly, this way!
What's going on?
What's happening?
I heard a gunshot!
Never laugh!
Why is this going on?
I need to keep pushing. What is it?
Let's change the start!
Keep trying. Keep going. Keep going. We're almost there.
Come quickly!
Can you sit upright?
I think so. Ow! That is a great deal of blood. I do not like blood.
Nobody likes blood. Here's the kid.
Thank you. It is only your arm?
Yes.
Nothing else has been injured?
No.
Do not be alarmed. I'm merely cutting the sleeve of your blouse to have a better look.
I cannot watch.
This may hurt a bit. It is, what do you call it in English?
Iodine.
Iodine?
Ow!
Be careful, will you?
I'm all right, Colonel. Really? You're remarkably fortunate, Mr. But 2 inches to the left, and it would have been fatal.
Thank God for small blessings.
Countess, may I ask Miss Debenham a question?
You are well enough?
I think so.
It is very simple, mademoiselle. Who shot you?
Well,
I don't know. I only caught a glimpse of him. He was...
What? Tell us.
It made no sense. He was in some kind of uniform. Though I may have imagined it.
Can you tell us what happened?
I'll try. I woke up this morning feeling disoriented as though I'd been drugged or something. And I had a splitting headache. So I looked in my suitcase for some aspirin, but I didn't have any. So I stumbled out in the hall and I saw Miss Hubbard's door was ajar. And I called for her, but she wasn't there. And then I know I shouldn't have, but I went in her room. I'm very sorry.
That's quite all right.
Go on.
Well, my head was splitting open by this time, and I wasn't thinking straight, so I looked for some aspirin in Miss Hubbard's makeup bag, and there was this knife, and it was covered with blood.
A knife? In my bag?
Yes.
Where is it?
I left it where it was. I felt so frightened.
Holy cow, I'll go get it.
Stop! You will not go and get it. I will retrieve it when I am ready. Now, Miss Debenham, please, continue.
Let me just say that this does prove there was a man.
Mrs. Abeld!
Sorry.
You talk too much.
Miss Debenham.
Well, I felt so frightened when I saw the knife, and I must have stumbled back into Ratchet's room. And then I turned around and I saw the body on the bed with all the blood and the wounds, and I screamed, and then I saw the man and the gun, and that's all I remember.
You must have been heading...
all right.
Are you sure it was a man?
I think so. I assumed it was. I guess I'm not positive.
Well, he must have been hiding in this room, behind the door, waiting to escape.
You mean to tell me that if I'd come in here first, then whammo, no more show tunes in the shower.
Would have been a terrible loss.
Mrs. Hubbard, can you tell me, please, where do you keep your makeup bag?
Gladly, right behind the door on the handle.
Excuse me.
If these compartments were bigger, I wouldn't have to hang my makeup bag on the door like some drama school kid in a Rudolph Bremen operetta, living out of a hold all. Holy God!
Never seen it like that before.
I will examine it for fingerprints. In the meantime, will everyone please leave and do not touch anything as you go. When I am finished in here, I will be in the dining car, and I would like to see Miss Debenham.
Now listen here.
If she is able. Then the princess and Miss Olsen, and then Mrs. Hubbard again.
Me.
Countess, would you be so kind as to escort Miss Debenham to her room, please?
Of course. You are strong enough. I'm feeling much better. Thank you.
No reason to put Miss Debenham through anything stressful at the moment, and I suggest you don't.
I will bear that in mind.
Monsieur Poirot, I do hope that you solve all of this very quickly. I am not afraid of time. I would rather not get up the process.
I intend to sue this company on the grounds of sheer anxiety.
Bien, madame. You're not the only one who is anxious.
Zagger, come in. This is important. We cannot reach Belgrade and we are 20 miles from the nearest town. We need assistance. Zagger, come in.
there is no one, I tell you, not a single person on this train who should not be here.
Are you positive?
Entirely. It has gone too far. Our lives are in danger.
It is like a magic trick.
It is unbelievable. I told Michel to keep searching. He may still find something.
I do not expect so.
Then where did he go, this man dressed as a train conductor?
I have no idea. That is the problem. Every time I find a piece of the puzzle, there's a suspect who has an alibi. Colonel Arbuthnot, he could have a grudge against Cassetti from a business dealing. But then, Monsieur McQueen gives him an alibi from 12 to 2. Ah, I say. And then there is Miss Olsen. She is strange. There is something not right about her. She swears that she and Miss Debenham were up all night chattering away in the room that they shared together. And so it goes, with Mrs. Hubbard and the printers, and now Miss Debenham is shot, and I am not a suspect.
Poirot, I've dropped Miss Debenham, as you requested. Now, what do you want with her?
I merely wish to speak to her. You may go.
Beg your pardon?
And you are not needed for this.
I'm sorry to hear it, because I'm staying.
I am also sorry, because you are not.
Now you listen, you little Frenchman.
Yes, Belgian.
I don't care if he's the man in the moon, I'm not leaving her.
It's all right, James. Honestly, I'm sure it will only take a few minutes.
She is correct. I will need a mere 10 minutes.
Well, I don't like it, all right? You can put that in your meerschaum pipe and smoke it.
That is Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, go to hell.
Bond, please, sit down, Mr. Benham. There is much pain.
Well, it's rather sore, that's all.
Let us be grateful it was not worse.
Thank the Lord.
You are very brave. Now, Mr. Benham, at the hotel yesterday, I heard you talking with the gunner. You said you were terrified you missed the train. Can you tell me why that was so important to you?
It wasn't that at all. I didn't want to be late.
But you said you wanted to get it over with. To get it all behind you. To get what behind you? You seemed quite agitated.
I'm afraid you're reading into it. I'm tremendously punctual, that's all.
Pardon. It is my profession. Sometimes I'm too imaginative. And you and the Colonel are quite close, I take it.
Well, we only met a few days ago, and, well, we rather hit it off, I suppose.
And I assume you know that that man's name was Bruno Cassetti.
I heard.
And what do you know of the kidnapping?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've never been to the States.
I see. But what brings you to Istanbul?
I lived with a family for about a year. I'm a governess.
And can you tell me where you were, please, last night between midnight and 2 o'clock?
I was in my room, chatting with Miss Olsen. We talked until rather late. You see, she talks quite a bit, especially when she's anxious, and I may have dozed off for a few minutes.
I see.
May I go?
You may. Oh, wait, there is one last thing. Would you write your name here, please?
All right. It's a good thing I'm left-handed. I'd have trouble signing with my right at the moment.
Merci, madame.
Please get some rest, and on behalf of the company, I will have some champagne sent straight to your room.
Thank you so much.
And if there is anything I can do to help, please let me know. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my God, could you imagine if she had died? Thank God she is such a lovely young woman.
She is more than lovely. She is a complete liar.
Miss Debenham?
She claims that she and the Colonel are not well acquainted, yet they are clearly into me. To him, she She said she wanted to get something behind her, but now she pretends it might be nothing.
But she was shot.
In the arm.
It could have killed her.
I wonder.
Wonder what? Oh la la, you do not suspect her of Cassetti's murder.
It is not impossible.
But it is impossible. She is cool, she is methodical. She would not stab a man to death, she would sue him in court.
No. You are wrong if you think that this crime is sudden and passionate. This is a long-headed crime, mon ami. I would stake my career on it. Look at this. It's right here.
The sleeve of her blouse. So what?
There is a powder burn at the entry point.
Which means...
that the bullet was close to the gun when it went off.
So what? The man was 2 feet away.
Well, it could mean several different things. It could mean that either he fired the bullet himself, or that it slipped out of her hands, or that she may have done it on purpose.
May have done what? Get shot?
I'm not ready to tell you everything, mon ami, but trust me, this case is coming together. I can feel it. I know it. I mean,
Why must you have secrets, mon ami?
Oh, I cannot tell you anything. You know me. It is how I am. I'm sorry. I just...
Pardon, monsieur, I finished the search on the train.
And?
Nothing. There's no sign of an intruder anywhere.
Sais-tu, Michel, would you be so kind? Would you allow me to examine your uniform, please? Aha! All the buttons are in place. And the thread is old, meaning nothing was sewn on recently.
That is correct. But may I ask?
Mrs. Hubbard found a button just like that in her room this morning.
It is not mine.
I see, but it matches yours exactly.
It must.
Michel, are there any other attendants on the train at this time?
There was one in second class. A ticket taker I have known for years.
Is he large or small?
Quite large, I'm afraid. Shall I ask for him to come see you?
No. That is quite all right. And are there any other passengers on this train besides the one in this carriage?
There's hardly anyone else at the moment. It is the off-season. There's a mother and child on the Belgrade carriage, and that is all.
And could there be a second conductor who has the same uniform as you?
Oh no, monsieur. There's no such thing. I had to earn this uniform many years of respect. However, though I'm not sure I believe her word, but Miss Olsen says that she saw what she believed to be a second conductor on the train last night.
Miss Olsen?
She told me this morning.
She did not tell us this morning.
She said she saw a man in the uniform, and when she spoke to him, he did not respond. In fact...
What? Tell us quickly!
The princess also says that she saw this man last night.
Ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la!
What is it?
It is exactly the clue I have been waiting for. Michel, come with me. I will need your assistance. Michel Blue, please stay where you are. Do not move.
But where are you going?
You will see in a moment. Come along. Pardon, madame. We'll be right back.
I thought you wanted to question me.
I do. Just stay where you are.
Well, that was exciting. As if we need any more excitement around here. Now listen, I want my passport back. What if there was another shooting and we had to make a run for it? Can you imagine me wandering through Yugoslavia without a passport? They'd shoot me on sight and ask questions later. Well, who are you? Why, Mrs. Helen Hubbard from the Minneapolis Golf and Racket Retreat. Blam! No more mahjong.
You have been extremely patient, madame, and believe me, I am grateful. If there is anything I can do to thank you, I am at your service.
You know, you remind me of one of my husbands.
Which one?
The next one.
You must have a reason.
I have an excellent reason.
Please stop.
Monsieur Poirot, really?
Miss Olsen, you must permit me to take a look in your suitcase.
But they're private things. It has my undergarments.
Monsieur Poirot.
Miss Olsen, you have my word. We will not look at anything that will embarrass you. Wait. I have an idea. Princess, would you be so kind as to assist me?
I suppose.
Now, Miss Olsen, Michelle tells me that you saw a second conductor on the train last night. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And can you tell me what he looked like?
He was smart, like a woman.
Dat is correct, hij stond met wel.
Bon! Now that is perfect! It seems that virtually everyone on this train besides myself and Michaud Book have seen the second conductor. So the question now is, where did he go? Is he still hiding on the train? If he was still in uniform, it would be much easier to spot. Therefore, one conclusion is that he has hidden the uniform and has done so in the luggage of one of the passengers.
But why choose me? There are other suitcases. Try the other ones first.
Princess, would you be so kind as to lift the lid and tell us what is inside?
It is the uniform.
I have never seen it before. I have heard no one ever. I would not do such a thing. I am not a murderer.
No. I am not accusing you of anything. You've done nothing wrong.
I did nothing wrong.
Mr. Book, are all the buttons in their place?
No, there is one missing.
And there you go. Are we surprised at this?
Wait! There is something else. Oh la la, mon Dieu, it is a passkey for the doors on the train.
That would be how the man got in my room last night.
Oh, now, mademoiselle. Can you tell me when was the last time you looked in your suitcase?
It was yesterday, just after we boarded.
So, they could have easily hidden the uniform in your compartment while you were out this morning.
I have no idea. I have never seen it before.
Monsieur Poirot, I must insist that you stop bullying poor Miss Olsen in this manner. She is simply not up to it.
You are right, forgive me. Princess, would you please escort Miss Olsen to her room? And take Mrs. Hubbard with you. I would like to speak with the Countess. Alone, if you don't mind.
Of course we mind. Every time things get juicy, you throw us out again.
Would you stop all of your gossip, Mongraine?
Me? You have your mouth open so much I could count your teeth.
Oh, what a pleasure it is to learn you know how to count, bird brain.
Well, if I'm a bird brain, then you're a communist.
Oh, I'm not a communist, I'm an exile.
From your husband, who I bet you're way to get rid of you.
And who is the one with all of the divorces?
My husband wrote a paper.
Oh, and this is surprising to you.
Ladies, please, we are all a little worked up at the moment. Please, this way.
Thank you.
You seem troubled.
I am getting more and more concerned.
That another crime will occur?
No. That I will solve this one. Countess, what is your maiden name?
Goldenberg, as you see on the passport.
Oui. But you changed it to Anthony?
My husband's name.
Ah, Of course, the Countess underneath. And your first name is Elena.
That is correct. I am a suspect?
I merely ask questions. It is my job.
I thought we were friends.
It is my greatest wish, but please, indulge me. This morning, I examined your passport and I noticed a crease spot at the beginning of your name, Elena. The spot occurred before the first letter of your name and could easily obscure a letter. A letter such as H. Now, if you put the letter H in front of your first name, your name becomes Helena. The name used by Shakespeare in A Midsummer Night's Dream.
That is true.
The name an actress might choose for her daughter. I suppose an actress such as Linda Arden, the grandmother of little Daisy Armstrong.
If you say so.
Now, the name Linda Arden is itself a stage name, surely. The word Arden is the maiden name of Shakespeare's mother and was the name of the forest in his play entitled
As You Like It.
You know your Shakespeare well, for a Hungarian.
I have studied Shakespeare since I was a child.
Yes, I know. I believe your mother, Linda Arden, taught it to you. And that would make you the aunt of little Daisy Armstrong. The aunt who went to graduate school and got a medical degree, then moved to Europe, got married.
I do not know this woman, but I would imagine that she still suffers from the loss of her niece and sister.
My dear, there is no use denying it. In a few hours, when the train is underway again and we reach the next city, a simple telegram will get me a photograph of Daisy's aunt, and it will be all over.
But I didn't kill him! I should have, but I didn't! I didn't even know who he was until you discovered it, but when you did, I realized that if you knew that I was Daisy's aunt, you would think that I killed him! Because you were the blackmailer, and a swine, and the murderer of a darling, sweet, innocent child who deserved to live.
Madam, really?
It's the truth! I swear to God! But I'll tell you this. If I had known who he was, that he was Bruno Cassetti, a man who stole two of the people I love most in this world, I would have pushed the dagger through his chest myself. And believe me, no other wounds would have been necessary.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me, Zagreb? I am calling Zagreb station. This is Konstantin Book of the Orient Express.
We are hearing you, Monsieur Book. You are loud and clear.
We remain in the snowdrift in the Polinsky Pass. Where are you?
We have been delayed, Monsieur, but should reach you presently. Our conditions.
We are losing heat and light. Provisions are low. The passengers are angry, and we have a dead man rotting in compartment 2. How are things with you? a note saying to meet him here.
He wrote me the same thing.
I find this ridiculous.
Where's the little Frenchman hiding? Is he being mysterious again?
He wrote me a note to meet him here. Perhaps you will as well.
Obviously up to something, the little weasel.
Pardon! My apologies. I have kept you all waiting. I had to, how would you say, get my ducks in a row.
Ducks? What ducks?
It's an expression. Greta. Drive me crazy.
Oh,
Everyone, please, sit down. I have an announcement to make. Ladies and gentlemen, I called you here in order to reveal the killer of Mr. Samuel Ratchet, also known as Bruno Cassetti.
You're kidding. You know who did it?
I don't believe it.
I believe that I do. But first, I must interrogate one last of your fellow passengers who has refused to answer any of my questions. Colonel Arbuthnot.
Me?
James?
Do you have a problem with answering my questions, Monsieur?
No.
Excellent. Now, during the course of your service to your country, did you know an officer by the name of Charles Armstrong?
No, I didn't.
Have you heard of him?
Yes, we served in the same theatre of action together, but we never met.
And have you heard of the Daisy Armstrong case?
Of course, she was murdered by some brute who was out for money.
And are you aware that Colonel Armstrong was Daisy's father?
No, I wasn't.
Or that he took his own life after the tragedy?
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Colonel, at the hotel in Istanbul, I overheard you talking with Miss Devenant. You said you wanted to get her out of all of this. What did you mean?
I have no idea.
And then she said she wished to, didn't want you two to be seen together. And she wanted not until it was all over. Until what was all over?
I can't imagine.
Are you aware that you are obstructing justice?
I'm aware of no such thing.
And you, mademoiselle, can you tell me what you meant?
Well, I told you already. I wanted to get the trip behind me.
I think you are lying.
Now see here.
Sit down, Colonel. I am still talking. Now, tell me, at the hotel, you wanted to get her out of what? She wanted to get what behind her?
I'm married, alright? I'm in the process of getting a divorce, which I deserve, because my wife is seeing another man, but if it's known I'm seeing another woman, socially, then I'll lose my case in court, which is why we've been trying to keep things private. No thanks to you.
You have been doing a very poor job with it.
Some of us have emotions, Poirot. I'm sure you'd sacrifice your mother for any fan on your damn solutions. And I don't think you know what the hell you're doing.
I know exactly what I am doing, Colonel. I'm investigating the murder of Bruno Cassetti.
Well, he deserves to die.
Aha! So you know who he is?
Oh, yes. They told me.
Ah, but you did not know before they told you? And Colonel Armstrong was not your friend in the war? You did not save lives together fighting with the Indian Army on the northern frontier? You did not swear fidelity and friendship to this man at the time of your trial by fire together? And now, you do not give him the respect he deserves after all the tragedy and loss he had to endure before he took his own life!
What do you know about tragedy, you little goddamn ninny? What do you know, Colonel Orient? Are you a justice?
What are you doing?
No,
James!
N'est-ce pas? Everyone in this room has told me lie after lie. But make no mistake. I know William Cassetti. And I know precisely how it was accomplished.
We're listening.
The facts of this case could not be more simple. At 5 o'clock last evening, the train left Istanbul on its way to Calais with stops in between. At approximately 12:30, it ran into a snowdrift and was forced to stop. At 10 o'clock this morning, Mr. Cassetti was found dead with 8 stab wounds to the chest. These are the facts. C'est tout, Stephanie. However, these facts permit for 2 possible solutions to the crime. Under the first solution, one of Cassetti's enemies boarded the train at Sofia and brought with him a wagon-knit uniform, which he later put on. Then, using a passkey, he entered Cassetti's cabin, then stabbed the man 8 times. Then left through the door to Mrs. Hubbard's compartment.
That's what I've been telling you.
Here, here. Well done, my friend. You have solved the case.
Wait, will not get too excited, monsieur. We'll not finish it, have you?
No, Princess, I have not finished. Let me propose a second solution, because 2 unexpected events made the first solution impossible. The first event was the snow, which forced the train to stop. This meant that the killer now had a very big problem. Where could he go? He could not get off at the next station because there was no next station. So, unless the killer could fly, he must still be among us on this train. He must be one of you.
You said there were 2 possible solutions? We can't wait to hear the other one.
The second solution, the second event was the discovery of a fragment of a sleeve that said, "Remember little Daisy Armstrong." Now, from this fragment, we know that the killer was not some random enemy of Cassetti, but an individual who came to avenge the death of a 5-year-old child. Am I being fair about this, Miss Debenham? What do you think?
Well, I suppose.
Excellent! Now, with these facts in mind, the second solution took root, and little by little it has blossomed in all of its terrible ruthlessness. The first clue leading to this solution appeared within an hour of my arrival at Istanbul, when I learned that there was not a single ticket left on the first-class coach of the Orient Express.
It is never sold out this time of year. That is ridiculous.
And it was ridiculous. Why was the train suddenly so full? But thanks to Monsieur Book, I got a berth on this train. And soon, on the platform, I met an astonishing company of actors.
Monsieur Borro, I look forward to hearing of your wonderful adventures.
Princess Dragomira, how lovely to see you.
I have agreed to pay her fee if she will assist me as I travel to Paris.
I am not married except to God Almighty who lives in heaven.
Hungarian, French, Russian, Swedish. What were all these people doing on the same thing? Train. Something was amiss. It was like looking at a painting by Pablo Picasso. Over there is an eye, on top of a nose, behind an ear, and nothing was normal. Consider the moment in the corridor last night.
Help! Someone come quickly! Help!
Mrs. Abel, what is it?
There was a man in my room. He ran off. I'm sure of it.
Which way did he go?
That way, just this second.
But, madame, that is where I am coming from and I saw no one. How is this possible?
How should I know?
And then came the murder itself. A businessman dies in a locked room in a torrent of almost unspeakable violence.
Do you see his chest? Oh, it is horrible. I cannot believe it.
And then it was time to inspect the body, and the Countess and I found not one, not two, but 8 stab wounds to the chest.
Perhaps the man changed hands during the stabbing.
Oh, there were 2 assailants.
One strong, one weak.
After that, I was offered a feast of clues. The open windows, the wine, the gun, until one clue of real importance was at last discovered. The broken watch.
It is stopped at 1:15.
Aha, at last it is the time of death.
But for me, the importance of the watch was not the time it told, but the place it was found. In Mr. Cassetti's pajama pocket. An unlikely place to keep a watch, don't you think? Do you sleep with your watch in your pocket? Do you? Are you? Of course you do not. It would be uncomfortable. This led me to conclude that the watch was placed deliberately in the man's pocket so that I would think that the time of death was 1:15, a time when every single person on the train had an alibi. But in fact, Mr. Cassetti did not die until after 2, a time when absolutely no one has an alibi.
You know, I really don't think it's necessary to subject us to a performance like this in front of all of
Sit down, Mrs. Hubbard. As for who actually killed Mr. Cassetti, the second real clue was found on the floor next to the body. A handkerchief with the letter H in the fabric. And now I will return it to its rightful owner, Princess Natalia Jagomirov.
But monsieur, like you said, it has letter H in it.
Ah, but in Russian, in the Cyrillic alphabet, the letter N is written like the letter H in English. So,
thank you. Dropped it.
Now, that leads me to the most perplexing part of the entire case. As some of you will recall, I was talking with Mrs. Albert and the Colonel. Well, tell me, there's a scream and a gunshot. But this was no ordinary scream and gunshot, my friends. This was a fabrication so fantastic and elaborate that for a moment even I was confused.
Oh my God, it's her!
What happened?
Mary!
But from the moment I saw Miss Debenham lying on the floor, I knew it was a sham, a performance. How could a man only 2 feet away merely graze the victim in the arm? Eh? And why would I find a powder burn on the sleeve of the blouse where the bullet entered? Because Miss Debenham shot the bullet herself.
Nonsense!
Then dropped the gun and fell to the floor.
I'd have to be crazy.
Exactly! Crazy! That or totally committed committed to a course of action that meant everything to you. 4 people on this train were either friends or family of Daisy Armstrong. Do you not find this incredible?
My father brought the case against that son of a bitch!
Daisy's grandmother was my dearest friend.
He deserved to die!
I do not know this woman, but I would imagine that she still suffers from the loss of her niece.
And if there were 4, could there not be 6 or 8? Could Miss Debenham not have been little Daisy's governess at the time of the kidnapping?
I lived with the family for about a year. I'm a governess.
And Miss Olsen, may we not suppose that she was little Daisy's nurse on Long Island?
I'm a missionary and I work in Africa with little babies.
As for Michelle, it struck me from the beginning that a scheme like this could not be accomplished without someone on the inside. Let's say a conductor who could come and go as he pleased. And then I recalled the maid, Susanna, who took her own life, was from Paris, like Michelle. And I wondered if this unfortunate girl was not Michelle's daughter who went to work in America. And now, that leaves one last person on this train who has not been accounted for. It leaves Mrs. Arbeld, who has certainly turned in the finest performance of the evening. It is not hard to see that she is an actress by profession. The grandmother of little Daisy Armstrong, the great Linda Arden, who has dazzled so many audiences throughout her distinguished career.
Come on here, Alexander's ragtime band. Come on here.
Mrs. Arbeld, I salute you. And I assume that you masterminded this scheme from the beginning? Is this true?
I always wanted to be a director.
And so, in the end, the murder was committed. There were 8 stab wounds. Some strong, some weak, some left-handed, some right-handed. And there were 8 killers. You planned together, you killed together, and in the name of justice, you played God together.
Little girl.
For my daughter, you pig.
Oh, Charles!
For Daisy.
The little Daisy.
For my father!
For my darling Daisy.
For my granddaughter.
And so now, my friends, what am I to do? It will not be long until the Yugoslavian police arrive, at which point I must tell them the truth. N'est-ce pas?
You mean the truth, of course, about the second conductor?
Anything else would be a complete injustice.
On the contrary, it is the only justice. Under the law, if you commit a murder, you must pay the price.
But it was Cassetti that murdered the little girl.
And did that give you the right to kill him?
Of course it did. He was a brute who killed for money. He'd done it before, he'd have done it again. And now it's time for you to turn around, walk away, and leave us alone!
No, it is not that time! I have never in my life justified back in the law. Do you understand that, Colonel? The law must be obeyed or we will become barbarians. It is 1934, Europe is changing and there will be chaos. There will be nothing left of us. We'll have to start again. I cannot support this. I cannot agree to this.
But, Monsieur Poirot, the man was a monster. You know he was.
I cannot just.
May a humble actress speak her piece?
Please do, my dear.
Monsieur Perrault, we're in your hands, and we acknowledge it. But would you really have preferred Bruno Cassetti had gotten away scot-free? Would that be the kind of justice you are after? Think of it this way. You have a clear solution staring in the face. You have the button, you have the jacket, you have 3 reliable witnesses who saw a man in the corridor last night. Surely you're not calling all of us liars. Because if you did that, there'd be months of trial. Lives would be damaged, more so than they already have been. And a great many people would be forced to relive the most terrible moment in all their lives. More terrible than any human being should ever have to experience. Is that what you want? Examine your heart. Tell us what you want.
You have put me to the test, madame, and I am greatly troubled. Monsieur Bouc, my friend, you are the director of the wagonette. What do you think?
In my opinion, the first solution that you put forward is entirely correct. We had a deadly intruder disguised as a train conductor, and I believe that is the solution you should offer the police.
Alors, my friends, may you go with God, and I hope it gives you the strength you need to get on with your lives.
The police have arrived.
They're here at last!
Oh, praise the Lord.
The train is moving! Oh, hello! Hello there! Oh, thank you so much! James, do you see them?
I told you it'd be alright in the end. You know, Poirot, you turned out to be more than I.
Poirot?
Monsieur Perrault?
He's gone.
Gone where? Monsieur Poirot!
And so, the case was over at last, and the passengers went their separate ways. I later learned that Miss Austin did in fact make it to Africa for the first time, as it turns out. And she did work for the children, and she saved many lives. The Colonel and Miss Debenham were married in a quiet ceremony in St. James's Square. Monsieur McQueen went back to his business, Michel to his trains, and the princess left us for the great beyond. Oh. The Countess, alas, went back to her husband. Monsieur Bourke and I have remained good friends. Mrs. Hubbard, the great Linda Arden, has returned to the stage in a musical entitled No, No, Nanette, in which, I am told, she brings the audience to their feet. As for me, I beg you to believe me when I tell you that I wish all of them the best, and I hope that they prosper to the end of their days. But it's night. In the darkness, when I am all alone, I cannot help but think, and I ask myself again and again, if this was justice, if I did the right thing. And on many such nights, it is not until the morning that I can close my eyes.